Welcome. Happy Monday. I like to call this Motivation Monday, Money Making Monday. Guys, I always have a theme to a day, usually. So when you come on, let me know you're here by putting the number 1 in the comments. Let me know where you're chiming in from because this platform allows me to reach so many people all across the world. That's why I love this platform, right? Grab your tea, coffee, water, whatever it is, so we can get to chatting this morning, guys. And also, I'd like to know if you're returning. Put a number 2 if you're returning to my video here. I go live every day, guys, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I get a lot of repeat viewers. So let me know if that is you. If you're new, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. And just let me know you're here, guys. I love engagement. So I'm gonna wait a couple minutes because YouTube has to get me out here to the world so that people can come in and watch me live, right? And we're just gonna chat today. We're gonna sit back and chat like I always do. I like to know my audience. I like to know, your background, where you're coming from. And so I'm gonna give it a few minutes, guys. I would play music, but when I put my calming music on from YouTube, it's always a copyright issue. So, because it's really quiet in here. And I love to have some noise in the background when I'm working, my 2-hour workday. I need something in the background. So once I get off here, guys, I usually go live on my TikTok page. And then after that, I'm done for the day, right? So if you're chiming in, welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Motivation Monday. Happy Money Making Monday. Wherever you are in the world today. It is 12 p.m. EST here on the East Coast. I'm chiming in from Virginia and would love to hear where you guys are chiming in from. So if you're new here, welcome. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to still give it some more time for YouTube to push me out. The algorithms have to pick up a little bit, guys. So when you do come in, just say hello. I appreciate engagement on my lives. If you're returning, guys, let me know who you are down in the comments because I do get a lot of repeat viewers. So let me know. If you are new, put a number 1, guys. Put a number 1. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to give it a little more time so I get more people in here. So I'm not just talking to one person. Yeah, I like to have engagement on my platforms. And also, like this video, guys. Share the video. I do provide a lot of value on my video. I have young people on my video pretty much every day. It's amazing because I'm not sure. I mean, it's good. It's good. But at the same time, my audience is typically adults. Because the topics I talk about are business related. So if you're young people on here and you want to learn about online business, you're in the right place, guys. And I love sharing it. And so that's what I do every day. I come on here to share. Yes, I am married. What is this? They motivate. What's up? Good morning. Happy Monday to you. I am married, and thanks for the engagement. I love that. I love having people ask questions down here. As long as you're respectful, I appreciate you. Do know on my lives, I do have the right to mute people. I have the right to block people if you're being disrespectful. That's just how I roll with my platform. So what's up? Hello, Sam. So are you from, because you're saying mate, are you from Australia? Are you British? Like, what's going on? Isabella, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? So guys, let me tell you this. I used to despise Mondays because I used to come from a job, right? You're from Ireland. Cool. Love it. I get so many people from all over the world. I love this platform. It's amazing. If you do celebrate Easter, if you celebrated Easter, hope that you had a beautiful Easter. We did. My kids, well, all my kids were home, but my one of my married children, him and his wife came over yesterday. So we had a nice Easter dinner. It was very nice and relaxing. Thank you. Same to you, Sam. If you guys are new here, Please be sure to subscribe. Put a number one if you're new also. And also, if I have anybody returning, I don't notice any of these names. Usually every day when I come live, I get some repeat viewers. Again, I'm always getting very young people on my lives, which is interesting because I talk about online business. I mean, if that is what they want to learn, that's great, because the better, the younger you are, the better it is for you. Like I'm up there. I'm 52 now, right? And I wish I would have known about this before getting into a corporate job, guys. So I'm gonna get. I want to. You want to learn, Sam? Great, great, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I have. I've been getting, like, we're talking about what? I've gotten 10-year-olds on here, 11-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 21-year-olds, right? So it's interesting. I'm not sure what's going on with the algorithms, but I mean, I'm grateful to have anybody here. I appreciate you guys if you want to learn. So that's what I'm going to be teaching today, right? So before I kick it off, guys, a little bit about me. I actually had 2 degrees. I have 2 degrees. Hey, from Ireland. Oh, somebody else from Ireland. Hello. Welcome, welcome in. So listen, I worked in corporate for 18 years. I used to work in HR, which means human resources, right? And in the beginning of my career, I loved it. But um, last year, I was called into the office and they were telling me that they were eliminating positions in my department. Yeah, there's another one on his Sam. Sam. So there's two of you from Ireland. Hello, welcome. I'm from America. I live in Virginia. And so welcome to my live, guys. I appreciate you. So let me finish, guys. I want to just tell you my story real quick so we can dive into this topic today. So I loved it, like I said, but then I got called into the office, and thanks for the hearts. I appreciate you. I got called in the office and they were eliminating my position, which is devastating because in that role, I figured I'd be probably retiring there. Guys, let me just explain something. Even though I had degrees, I still was struggling financially. I was not being paid my worth. Let me just put it that way. And when you're in layoffs, exactly, Sam. It's terrible, especially at my age, right? When you're younger and that happens, maybe you can recover from it. But I didn't know anything else outside of a job, to be honest with you. I didn't really know how to make an income online. That's like starting over. And it's scary, right? It's scary. And sorry if I'm raspy today. I must have been like just talking so much yesterday with the family. Excuse me. So listen, devastating. My husband had to get another job to provide for us, barely making ends meet. There were times when we thought we were going to have to move out of our apartment. I have 3 kids, trying to keep them fed. All these worries came into my head. I didn't know what I was really going to do, but I knew I couldn't find another job. I didn't want to do that again. I didn't want to start over in another job to only be let go again. Guys, this is something serious. I was in HR, so I know how HR works. That's discrimination if they come at you about your age. But the reality we live in is that my age now, it would be harder for me to find another job. Hello, Isabella. It's harder. So for me, I knew I couldn't do that. I already missed years with my little kids. So you're thinking of fun. Exactly. Sam, are you in business already? I like the way you're thinking, because that's a job doesn't keep you in a financial freedom situation. Hello, Sports Market Guy Factory. What's up? So a job doesn't keep you financially free. It kind of like keeps you stuck, almost like a prison in a sense, right? Because you're always in that hamster wheel. I never could find my way out of it. I knew that I had to keep bringing some kind of income in, so I stayed and I kept doing it and I kept doing it. But at the same time, I was losing time with my kids. And I was barely making enough money to provide for us. Even with my husband's income, it was a struggle. What's up? So that's why I'm here today, guys, to share with you guys what I found, okay? And no experience in it at all, coming from corporate, right? And so last May, I just happened to search because I lost my job. I said, what do I have to risk at this point? What do I have to risk at this point or lose, right? Yes, capitalism for you. Yep, exactly. And right now, a lot of people are getting laid off. Inflation is crazy, especially here in the US, right? It's just ridiculous. And so I just couldn't go through that again. And I knew there was something out there. People make money online. It's just you have to find the right opportunity. Thank you. I appreciate that. But don't feel sorry for me because I did find something that's allowed me to learn new skills. And that's why I come on here daily to share that with people who want to learn and listen, right? And guys, by the way, if anybody's watching this on the replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay because I do get a lot of people coming back and asking questions. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Guys, I'm struggling this morning. I don't know what's going on. Water, water, water. Need it. All right, guys. So anyways, May, I found this program. This program literally allowed me to learn some new skills. For instance, how to utilize just 2 hours a day, structured 2 hours to focus on income producing activities. So you're doing research on what business? No, I found it already. Sam, I found it. I did do research because I was scared. I didn't know what was out there. People always say everything is a scam. I hate that word, but I understand skepticism and I understand some people have gotten scammed. They paid thousands of dollars for something and then they don't have a mentor, they don't have a community, and then they fall short, right? So I needed something that was going to be structured. This program does that. It allows me to utilize 2 hours a day. Literally, people are like, "What do you mean 2 hours? How are you working? How were you working 8 hours a day to now 2 hours?" Well, I'm going to break it down for you, okay? So 2 hours in this program. By the way, we're being taught by a $6 million earner. That's what you get with the program. What is it called? I'm part of something called Legacy Builder. It's called the Legacy Builder program, and the word legacy speaks for itself. I'm trying to build a legacy for my kids, my future grandkids. I needed something that was going to replace my income, but actually makes me more money than my last job did. And so that's what I found here. It allows me to earn daily pay 100%. Again, utilizing a 2 hour workday. So in the 2 hour workday, I'm going to break it down for you guys, okay? I'm selling, but I'm selling through a different way. I don't market like your traditional marketing people do. I don't go into your DMs. I don't pitch you on anything because I don't like that style of marketing. I'm not comfortable with it. I'm an introvert. I don't want to pick up a phone and bug someone. That's not the style of marketing that I do. What we learn here is called attraction marketing. And so I'm going to break it down for you, and I'm going to share with you the programs that I'm learning from. And that's how I make my money, from the programs. There's 4 programs with this. Because if you're selling a product, there has to be something that's going to be a high demand product. That's the only way it's going to work, right? But the difference here is I'm not selling a lipstick. I'm not selling a health and wellness product. Although those might be great, I needed something that was going to give me a high income, right? So I can just be honest here and tell you, with the highest program we have, and there's only 4, I can make $900 a day, right? You're good on YouTube. Thank you. NGL sounds like an MLM. Nope, not an MLM. That's another thing I get. People always freak out. Is it MLM? Nope. It's completely digital programs. There's no MLM here. It's digital programs, and there's 4 of them. And when someone purchases one of the 4, that's when I get 100% profit. An MLM will not give you 100% profit. That's the difference here. I get literally 100%. So if someone purchases one of the 4 digital programs, let's say you come and get the Legacy Builder, which is $900, guys. One-time fees, I get 100% of the 900. In an MLM, you're going to split the commission with somebody. Can you make 900 a day, or can make 900 a day, or do make 100? I'm not sure. Understand what are you saying? If you can make that, well, I'm making that. And this is global, by the way. So anybody who's in Ireland or any European countries, Canada, this is global. So we have our first millionaire from South Africa who joined this program. So this program works, and I'm going to share with you how it works, right? So when I'm gonna get back to the programs, guys, just bear with me, all right? So listen, the 2-hour workdays, this is how I get people to purchase from me without getting on a telephone, guys, without talking to someone physically. I don't have family and friends that have joined me in this. All strangers, guys. Through what you're looking at me on, through my mobile device, right? Through video, through short form video, through me going live. And that's how I'm able to get people to come in and listen to me and purchase, okay? And so this is how I do it. 1 hour of the 2 hours consists of me creating short form videos, guys. Short form videos. Does anybody know what that is? Can you name a platform? Well, we're on one right now. Can you name another platform that gives you short form videos? It starts with a T. That's one of the platforms I use consistently every day, and I'm able to get sales from that. I'm just going to tell you because no one's answering. It's called TikTok, guys. And even if I don't know if YouTube likes me talking about it, but I'm still going to mention it. That's one of the platforms I use, and it's short form videos, 1 minute or less. And in the video, guys, it's structured this way. I talk about my story, my struggle a little bit in the beginning of the video. And then I talk about this program that has helped me to get out of the struggle. So I have a problem. I had a problem. Now I have a solution. And here is my solution. Do you want the solution? And I always put a call to action in the video. And a call to action is simply like this. I used to be personally the mother. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you can truly I did find financial freedom, and I appreciate that with this. It's not an MLM. That's the thing. A lot of people keep thinking everything is a scam. This is not MLM. I literally have a digital program that I promote through short form videos. That's not a scam, and that's not MLM, guys. The scam is a job, guys, and MLM that's also a scam because there's always somebody at the very top making the money. How can what I do be an MLM or a scam when I make 100% of the product I sell? So I like to educate people. But is it Human? I can't pronounce your name. I apologize. I appreciate you wishing me luck. I don't need luck. I found the program that's giving me success. So thank you. But again, guys, so the short form video is when, like I said, I talk about my story a little bit in the beginning. At the very end of the video, I say, do you want to learn the same skills I'm learning to be able to make daily pay using a automated system? If you do, guys, if you're the mom or dad or whoever is struggling, and you just tired of living paycheck to paycheck, in the comments, put the word blueprint so I could get that over to you. So as you can see, the structure is what we're being taught. And that's attracting people to me, the right people, the ones who aren't skeptical. And I apologize. I think is it Haman? Like that person there who's skeptical, who's calling everything an MLM. Hey, service networks, what's going on? Yes, I noticed that. You're back, finally. Hello, hello. And so when you have that kind of mindset, though, you don't understand. I have to explain it to you. First of all, I have a family to provide for. I can't afford an MLM or a scam. To only get 25% on one product, I get 100%. When someone purchases one of my programs from me, I get 100%. That could be a $900 day. It could be a $300 day. It could be a $600 day, or it might be a $100 day. It just depends on which program they purchase. But that's what I'm trying to share with you, the structure of how I get people to come into my automations. And I don't even talk to the people. They decide which program they want, they purchase it, and then I'm done. And I work 2 hours doing this, guys. That's what I'm trying to explain to you on the video, okay? So listen, 1 hour, I create 3 short form videos. Again, one might be me talking about it. The second one might be me just doing something, drinking a coffee, but they have to purchase. Yeah, okay. I can't pronounce your name. My eyes are really bad too. Listen, let me explain this to you. You purchase things on a daily anyways. It's called consumerism, right? You have to go out and purchase something. I purchased a 2 degrees. I went to college for I got a bachelor's and a master's. I paid thousands of dollars for that, right? But when it comes to these kind of things, people freak out. It's an education course. It's a program. It's teaching you the skills. So yes, I have to be selling something, right? But they have to purchase all. No, you purchase one program. Where's the job stability? It's not a job. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I don't go to a job because a job is a joke. That's why I got laid off. I'm not doing that. This replaced it. So, yes, I'm a marketer. When I come on these platforms, you have to understand your mindset has to be different. So it's not a job. The person will come in, they'll learn what I'm trying to talk about. I'm telling you, this is the program, the skills that I've learned from the programs. You purchase one of the programs. There's 4 of them. And when you purchase that, I get 100% of the commission. When now that you have it, you can resell it as well. It's called master resell rights. Think of Amazon. I'm sorry. Think of Verizon. You have a phone from Verizon and Apple. Let's say you're an Apple person because I am. Do you think that Verizon owns that phone? They own the rights to that phone? No, they don't. They worked out a deal where now they're the reseller of the Apple product, and that's how they're making their money. So it's everything. Everything that we have, someone just got the master resale rights to it. So it's the same with these 4 programs that we join, right? So I joined Legacy Builder, guys, and Legacy Builder allows me to earn $900, $600, $300, $100, right? But I'm going to break the programs down for you. But I wanted to walk through the 2-hour workday so you understand, right? I had no experience in this. Coming from a corporate job, I had no experience in this field at all. But I learned the skills through the program that I purchased. So yes, you're going to purchase it because it's a business, right? We have people that are in real estate, different fields that purchased our programs just to learn and make their businesses better. So let's say they didn't want to resell it, they're still learning. So it's like you getting an education, but cheaper, right? I spent thousands of dollars on 2 degrees, guys, and I wish this was available before I even did that, right? Okay, so 30 minutes, I do copy pasting ads. So I create an ad and then I put it on free classified sites. And I attract moms, dads, part-timers, retirees, people that want to learn more about this program, right? That's how I get people coming to me. I don't talk to people on a phone. I don't DM them. They come to me, okay? And that's through these systems here. That's through the phone, my laptop, my videos that I create daily. That's how people are finding me, right? Because they become popular and then people are asking for the details and then I give it to them, right? The last 30 minutes, guys, once people find my videos and they're curious about it, they're going to ask me for how do you get started, or I want more information. And that's when the last 30 minutes of my 2 hours, I go back and respond to questions. People email me, I answer their questions. They comment, hello, I would love more details. That's what I do in my 2 hours, guys. When I'm done with my 2-hour workday, that's what it is. Literally, it's my business, but it's me doing 2 hours strictly, consistently every day. Then I'm done for the day. I have time freedom back and I make daily pay with this. Why? Because now I'm going to break it down for you, the 4 programs that Mr. Is it Human is asking me about. So you have to have a product to make money. This is a business, guys. The programs that we have are 4 digital programs. They literally get emailed to you. It's not a physical product. It's a digital product. Digital marketing is everything now. Amazon is a digital program. If you think about it, digital. So meaning if you order something, guys, online, it's delivered right to your home. Yes, that might be a physical product, but with us, it's digital. So it's still the same premise, but you're getting it to your email box. They're programs that teach you skills to be a digital marketer. That's essential. I don't know how else to break it down for you, but I get paid when someone purchases. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. So the first program, guys, I'm going to break it down. So it's $100 and it's called the Launch Pad. It gives you the essentials to basically start and learn about how to market online, how to do copy paste ads. It's $100. All of the programs are one-time fees, by the way, guys. And then you pay $39 one time for your websites that are given to you. They're created for you. You don't have to create anything else, guys. Nope. The products are done for you. The websites are done for you. The funnels are done for you. Completely done for you. Okay. Next is our $300 program. It's called the Passive Daily Blueprint. That program allows you to earn $300 a day, which is a six-figure income, which would allow you to replace your job, okay? Then we have a $600 program. It's called Digital Mastery. That's going to allow you to learn how to make six figures in 6 months. And then finally, guys, the fourth program is the one I'm part of. It's called the Legacy Builder program. It allows you to earn $900, $600, $300, and $100, because basically you're earning off of all four programs because you're at the highest program level. Again, it's not MLM. I don't know why people don't understand that. MLM means multi-level marketing. We're not doing that here. We literally, when we market through our phone, you know, our videos, when people go to our blueprint, which you're going to get that today, guys, it's free. It's a blueprint. It talks about what it is I do. And then you'll get to go in to see what the programs are. And now you're in my automation. That's going to get us to the next part of the topic. Automation is key, guys. Automation. Hello, Aiden. Hello, how are you? Welcome back. Happy Monday to everybody joining my live today. And I'm sorry if I sound a little raspy. I think I did a lot of talking yesterday. I feel a little bit, I don't know, maybe it's allergies again. So listen, guys. Automation is key because you don't want to be stuck to your desk. When I do my videos, that's it. They're out there. They continue to work for me 24/7 when I'm not at my desk. And then when I direct you to go get my blueprint, meaning, yes, I do remember you. I remember you. I get a lot of people on here, young people on here. And I appreciate you coming back. I appreciate that. And so when I get people coming on my lives, they're going to want to know, or my regular videos that just sit there, right? What are you doing to make $900 a day? What are you doing to make $300 a day? I want to learn the skills. So how you do that, guys, is you ask me for the blueprint. You put it down in the chat. I'm ready to learn. Please give me the blueprint. Or I'm on the live now. You can actually, when you're off of the live, I don't think you can do it while you're on the live. You can go to my channel and there's my website up there, manuelavincent.com. That's how I direct people to get into my automations. Because without automations, I'd be struggling. I would have to get on the phone and talk to people. But because this is set up where my automations do the talking for me, it literally, once you get the blueprint, you're in my system now, and it's going to give you the blueprint. It's going to email it right to you. And then you can ask me questions through the email. You can learn about the products from there. And then you can decide if you want to join the program or not. You can purchase a program or not. But I love this because, okay, I'm just checking if you're okay. I'm going to leave so I can go to the hospital. Ooh, yes, definitely go to the hospital. I appreciate you, though. Take care of yourself. I'm fine, thank you. But you take care of yourself, okay? Please get to the hospital safe. All right, guys, listen. I don't know how many people on. This right here can be, I don't even really pay attention to this anymore. I just like to give value and talk to people, right? So that doesn't bug me, like how many people are on here. I just want to talk to, even if I reach one person, two people. My job is to connect with the person who wants to learn these skills and purchase a program, right? That's how I make my commission. That's how I make my daily pay. It can be one person and I got a $900 day. It could be one person and I made a $600 day. It could be one person and I made a $300 day or a $400 day. Guys, that doesn't really matter to me because I know that my connection with that one person is out here, because there's always someone who's going to want something that you have, right? So what we have here again are 4 done for you products that are teaching you how to market online so you can make money from the comfort of your home. So you don't have to stay in that job that treats you like garbage. I used to be crying in the car. When I got laid off, it was a blessing. That's how I look at it now, because I can do what I want now. Freedom, time freedom, freedom to be with my kids. I can make money when I'm traveling. Guys, that's the power of this system and what it's done for me, right? And I share it daily on here, okay? So let's keep going. Automation's key. I've made money while I sleep. I've made money while I sleep because of the system. So when you go to the blueprint, guys, and you get into my automations, the system will continue to email you every day for 30 days unless you say, hey, I'm not interested and I'm going to opt out. You have the right to do that. But the brilliant thing is, I don't know when you leave. I might know when you come in. Although I get a lot of leads every day, I know when I'm gaining people, but when you leave, I don't know because it's that quiet. I don't have to hear a no. So that's called rejection-free business. I get predictable income because again, I know what my income is. There's no cap here. When you have a job, there's an income cap. That's when they end up getting rid of you. They don't want to pay people a lot of money in a job. You're not getting paid your value. Think about this, guys. I had 2 degrees, a bachelor's and a master's, and I still was never able to get to high income levels. Not because I'm not capable of it, it's because they don't want to pay. So what do? They reduce the head count. They save money. That's what employers do, guys. You could have the person at the highest level. Let's say you made 6 figures or plus in a job. Ultimately, don't ever expect that job is going to keep you because they don't work that way. They want to reduce expenditure. I've been in corporate for years. I know how it works. I've been in HR, I've been in payroll. I know the function of that. That's why I knew it was time for them to finally just let me go, because now I can do my own thing. Don't have a cap here. I have predictable pay. So if I'm out here every day coming live, I know consistently I'm going to get paid because I'm reaching that one person. Even if it's one person, I still made a $900 commission, guys. Hey, Eric, what's going on? So listen, that is the automated system. You get that included with any of the 4 programs, whichever one you go to. Hello, Olivia. Hello, how are you? I remember you, Olivia. So welcome back. So listen, automation's key. I want to reiterate that, but you get it with any of the 4 programs. Whatever one you decide to come in on, you will get that included. It's included with your program because it's essential. You don't have to pay any extra setup fee or anything like that for your automation, right? Now, you're going to come in and you're going to decide which program you want. That's based on whatever your income goals are. You'll pay a one-time fee plus the websites have to be hosted, right? That's another $39. And that's it though. You don't pay any subscriptions here. You pay for just whatever program you want. And that again is either going to be your $900 program, your $600 program, your $300 program, or your $100 program. You choose which one you want and you pay that. I'm great. How are you? If you celebrated Easter, I hope you had a great one. We did. All my kids are here. Thank God, everyone's local. My oldest son, who's married, him and his wife came over, and we had a nice dinner. It was very nice. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, Olivia. So I think I spoke too much yesterday or something. I'm feeling nasally today. It's weird. Hope you had a good Easter. Yes, I did. Thank you so much. Hope you did as well. Awesome, awesome. So guys, let me just share the rest of this. This might not go an hour today. I usually share a lot. You guys can always go back and watch the replays at any time. I show a lot of stuff for the program, but essentially, guys, you're getting 4 done for you programs, right? You choose which one you want to come into, and then your job is just to do some videos, 3 videos a day. And they need to talk about your life a little bit and then talk about what the program's done for you. Even if you didn't make any money right away, guys, we have a whole community of 51,000 people. We have a whole win section where you could go and you could say, hey, look at my friend Manuel over here, or look at my friend Olivia over here, who just made this $900 sale while she was sleeping. You know, we do that. When you first start out, you might not make any money right away because you're learning the skills. That's normal. It's a new business. But your goal is to recoup your investment. I was able to do it in 7 days. And on average, everyone who joins us is doing that. 7 days. Why? Because they plug into the program. They follow our millionaire mentor who teaches us these skills, right? So that's why I say I love it because I have time freedom. I know what my income's going to be. Um, and I just love it. I love to share this with you guys, okay? So we went over the main things, guys. So getting discovered is through videos. You have to be able to get out of your comfort zone a little bit. And I say that to say, you know, we have people who are doing faceless. We have a whole program. It's called Faceless in How to Build Your Faceless Empire. That literally can be you using someone else's video, like a beautiful scenery. I do a lot of these where I'm walking. I could be walking my dog, walking on the trail, and then I'm videotaping myself. That's content, guys. Every moment I get, I'm doing content. And so with that content, I might not be talking, but I'm putting some words on the screen. So this morning, for instance, I made a cup of coffee, and as my coffee's brewing or pouring, and I'm putting my creamer in, I'm videotaping that. So now, tomorrow, I'll be dropping that video, and I'll have some text on there talking about how, you know, I used to dread getting up in the morning on Mondays because I had to go in traffic, drop my kids off, go to a job that I despise. I wasn't getting paid my worth. And it was a blessing that they did lay me off, you know, things like that. That's what I'll put on my text to go over the video. And now I can wake up and relax. I do my 3 videos a day. And then I let the system do the selling and telling for me. And I sit back and I collect my 100% profit. That's what's attracting people to ask me. They say freedom, whatever call to action I give them, time, you want more time freedom? Ask me, put down in the comments, time freedom. And I'm going to share with you the blueprint that's helped me to get time freedom back. So whatever the struggle is, believe me, guys, you're not the only one going through it. I'm not the only mom who's been laid off. I'm not the only one who's had to struggle to keep the lights on. I'm not the only mom who's had to go to food banks to get food. So that's who I connect with. And then they resonate with me. Yesterday was Easter dinner, right? For us. And I videotaped my Easter dinner table and I put over there. There was a time when I couldn't even afford to do that. I had to go to the food bank to get food, right? Those are the moments that connect with people. And that's why I share this, right? I want to help that next mother, that father, welcome back, Olivia, that mother, that father, that retiree. Because you know, guys, pensions are not going to be the same as they used to be. Pensions are not the same as they used to be. Guys, they laid off a ton of federal workers. Those guys were supposed to get a good pension, but not now, right? I always share this. The other day I saw an article where it was a Business Insider article. It talked about some major stores shutting down. This is where my mindset shifts, right? That's why I always come on here to talk about it. And I don't care if some people don't like what I have to say. I'm sharing with you because I have knowledge now, and knowledge is power. So these retailers are shutting down. These are major stores, okay? Here in the United States, we're talking about Kohl's, Walgreens, which is a pharmacy and has a bunch of other things like makeup and things like that. It was J.C. Penney's, Macy's. Guys, my local mall is a ghost town. They're closing down so many stores, retailers. That means workers are losing their jobs. So I have something for everybody here. That's why I reach out to people on a daily on these platforms, because I know that there's that mother or that father who just lost their job due to something like that. And they want another way. They need to find another way to get money. So that's why I connect with those people on here. That's my passion, and that's what God has given me in my heart to do, is not to be a salesperson, but rather help people. I am a hope dealer because I want you to understand that there is another way outside of a 9 to 5. Don't keep getting onto the grind. There is another way, and I found it, and that's why I share it here, guys, okay? So that's how we're getting discovered. I share videos. These videos, I go live. I want people to ask me questions. Well, it's kind, but I feel like God called me to do that because I understand what the struggle is, right? But I appreciate you for saying that, Mia. Is it Mia? It is kind. I mean, I try to be kind, but at the same time, I know what the struggle is, and I want to help so many people because people don't know things. I didn't know this existed, right? Because until I fell hard and became more humble, that's when you have your mindset shifts. And then you're like, okay, this does work. Your belief level. When I received my first $900 sale, I was super excited. And then I was like, okay, this really does work. Let me share this with people because I'm the kind of person that's not going to share anything if it's not going to work. Because how are you going to have success? I want my people to get success, right? And we're taught by a millionaire. We're taught by a $6 million earner, guys. She created these programs, and that's why I know it works. She's already been through the failures. She knows what works, what doesn't work, and she's sharing her knowledge with us, right? Every day when you come into the program, you're going to be part of a community, an interactive community, where she literally drops daily videos, something for you to do, whether that be a mindset a training, whether that be you going back and looking at your video content that you created and see where you can tweak things. So she's teaching us every day. And she's telling us, and then we also have live. Let me talk about the legacy program a little bit. This is why I joined it, because she gives us one-on-one mentorship. So every Tuesday, we have a legacy call, they call it, where we get on a Zoom with her live. She teaches us, and then we get into some breakout rooms. We talk with other legacy builder members. Then she opens it up for a Q&A where we can ask her questions live. Would you want that kind of mentorship where a $6 million is teaching you live? And you can ask her questions. Like, put a number 2 if you would love to have that kind of mentorship. Guys, I never knew that I could get this kind of one-on-one mentorship in life in general. Even when I worked for a boss, they never even mentored me. I got mentorship now, and I needed that because I was new to this space. I needed somebody who was going to guide me, hold my hand, and guide me through this experience. So that's what you get when you join the program, is you get the one-on-one experience with these programs, guys. You're getting the mentorship from her. You're getting mindset mentorship like tonight we have another mindset mentorship to get you ready, because if you have stinking thinking, is what she likes to call it, you're not gonna grow. You have to get that block off your head. Your mind, it tells you things that aren't true, right? I came from a work mentality, meaning I was working for an employer, right? Now I'm a business owner. So there's a big shift there. And you'll learn that with the programs because they're gonna break it down for you. I have to know every day when I get up to do my 2-hour workday. Because if I don't, I'm not gonna make my money, first of all, but I'm not gonna reach people. Really, you guys push me. When I'm on these platforms, even though I get some negative comments, to know that I could be helping that one person, those two people, whatever it is, that's what gets me fuel. It gives me fuel to come on here every day. Besides my family, my kids, I want to leave them a legacy. But when I come on here, that's my intention. You have to do everything with intention, guys. Because if you don't do it with intention, it's not going to be authentic. And that's what I share on here every day, right? So this is my purpose every day. You're going to get discovered. You're going to get mentorship. You're going to be in a community of 51,000 members strong. It's interactive. There's always something for you to do. And then you're going to have the program. The program is self-paced. So whichever one you purchase, that's going to be self-paced. You're going to go and watch videos. But you're also, the first thing, I always welcome you in when you decide to purchase any of the programs, one of the programs. I'll give you a personal video from me, and I'll say you need to go here. So meaning you need to go into your program, because you're going to get an email saying, hey, congratulations. You're going to have to go in and you're going to have to go to the get started part of the program. That's going to help you to understand what it's about. And then you're going to want to set your system up, which is very simple. And there is guides in there. There's guides. It's a video. Literally, you pause and play and you connect a couple buttons and that's it. There's nothing complicated with it. But we have a full-on tech support with this program, guys. So if you struggle with tech, like I didn't know tech, but I followed the blueprint. I followed the program and I paused and played the videos and then I connected. And then I was set up. I went and I started doing my short form videos. And then I started getting people asking me for stuff, guys. And I was in profit within 7 days. So that's why I come on here and share. If I can do it, you can do it. I came from corporate, right? Totally different than this. This is the online space, nothing to do with going to a job. All right, guys. So are there any questions? Because I'm going to be getting onto my other live shortly. But this is the time that I want to, I want you to ask me any questions you have. If you want to get the blueprint, which is free, guys, go to the channel link up above. I don't know if you can do it while you're watching me live, but it's my first and last name.com. ManuelaVincent.com. It'll get you to my blueprint, and it's going to show you more about what this is. And then you can you'll be in my automations, and then you can go and you can actually learn about the programs. It'll break it down for you guys. In some of my lives, I do go into a little bit more detail, but you can watch the replays and I do break it down. But you can do your due diligence by just going to the my automations and going in and seeing what it's all about. You can ask me questions through the first email you get. Literally, it's going to come right to your email. Check your spam folder though. Make sure it doesn't end up in there. Sometimes it does. Make sure you open it and you can download it and you can read it. And then there's going to be a link in there that's going to drop you over to watch a video with my millionaire mentor. And she's going to talk about the program. And then you can take a look at all the 4 programs. And you decide where your income goals are, guys. I don't know what your income goals are. I wanted to make 4 income streams. That's why I joined Legacy. But you come in where you're comfortable, right? I even have payment programs too, guys. Payment plans, like if you needed help to pay for your program, they're on my page as well. It's under the Stripe button, the purple button. When you get to the payment pages, you'll see it there. But you can email me, ask me any questions, guys. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes just to see if you guys have any questions. And then I'm going to end the live. And I thank you guys for coming on and being with me on this Monday. Again, I used to dread Mondays, but now I love them because I don't have to go into traffic. I don't have to go to a job and hear a nagging boss anymore. What's the name of your mentor? Well, our mentor for the program is Michelle O'Neill. And my credentials are, June, is I now have a license. That's another thing. With the Legacy Builder program, you have the option to get a license to be a reseller of these digital programs. That's my credentials, ma'am. I know my programs and I resell them through master resale rights. And she's the mentor for all of us. So thanks for that question. And go ahead, June. Take a look if you like. You're not obligated to purchase anything. If you want the blueprint, go to the link in my bio, ManuelaVincent.com, and you can actually get in there and take a look around. If you don't purchase, no harm, no foul, right? It's all about just opening your mind and taking a look at what it is we promote here. We promote 4 digital programs. They're digital programs that teach you how to be a digital entrepreneur. There's no other program out there that has you to be able to get a license, because I've checked it out, and our mentor is the first one who implemented this. We now are able to get a license, which I'm thankful for, right? My license, I think it'll be backwards to you guys. Let me share that with you. I don't know if you can see it. Certificate of completion to Manuela Vincent. It literally says, this recipient has demonstrated a strong understanding of ethical marketing, digital business foundations, and the core strategies needed to grow and support the Legacy Builder 2.0 programs. That's what I promote. I get the most people buying from me because I am now licensed as well, right? It was signed by our CEO. I do this daily, guys, because I want to help people. If you're tired of the struggle, this is the program. It teaches you the skills you need to be a digital entrepreneur. Digital marketing is expected to be $1 trillion business by the year 2027. So we're in the right place. Again, we have an interactive community. You're not going to just get another program and just, that's it. I'm done with you. This program's not like that. You literally get your hands held in this program. We have 51,000 members that are active in the community. We promote, we actually cheer each other on. We have a whole win section. Thanks, June. Good luck to you as well. We have a whole section of wins where when we have more views on our TikTok or YouTube, when we make a $900 sale or a $600 sale, we cheer each other on. And so that's what we have here. We cheer each other's successes here. That's what makes everyone want to stay committed to the program, because we're all interactive. It's a highly interactive community. All right. So I appreciate June's question, because that's a good one. My mentor is Michelle O'Neill, and she's actually going to be the same mentor for you guys. She makes $6 million. She's already hit a $6 million as an earner, $6 million. She made her first million in 10, I believe it was 18 months doing the programs. All right, guys. So I think that's it. I don't see any more questions. But guys, if you want to ask the questions, please drop them down. I'll go back at the end of the day and usually respond to any lingering questions. If you want the blueprint, go to the link in my bio, manuelabenson.com, or put the word blueprint down in the comments in the chat, and I'll respond back to you with my link, okay? All right, guys. So again, happy Monday. I wish you the best, the greatest week ever. Again, I'll be back on here tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to talk about the same topic, guys. This is what I do. I want to help those people who are struggling, all right? All right, guys, so take it easy. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care.